Hey, what's up everyone? Rick Tater here again with another video, and today I want to focus on the new Manhunt that just went live today. Venus is now available for us to go for in Division 2. And we all know that Division 2 is continuing the release of its seasonal content. And today, like I said before, Venus, another rogue target, has gone live as part of the new Warlords expansion that's come through. There are 5 in total, of course, and one appeared just a short while after Warlords debuted a while back towards the beginning of March. Now, apparently they're appearing every 3 weeks, and today Venus dropped, and so it's the second of the 4 focusing on Jupiter at that point. Now, what I wanted to go over is kind of a quick glance as to how to access her. It's really a lot easier than Neptune in comparison. So to get to Jupiter, which is the newest one, like I mentioned before, not Jupiter, sorry, Venus. Neptune, you had to go through a lot. You had to go through a total, I believe, of 9 total control points. You had to go through 3 bounties, 3 strongholds, and then Roosevelt Island, which was a lengthy mission on challenging or longer. So these are a little bit harder. I did change my difficulty, so unfortunately it revamped this. Part of the glitch that they have patched, but unfortunately it does not give me content for it, but it still counted it when I did it initially on challenging. For Venus, it's a little bit simpler, and what I wanted to go over, like I said, is to how to get to her fast, and you can focus on these to go through quickly. Main thing is when you're doing the control points, as you can see, it's a lot simpler. You only have a total of 7 control points compared to the 9. You do have only 3 bounties and then a couple other missions to go through, or strongholds. Now, the big one is the Pentagon. That is a task in itself, since it's basically 2 strongholds to go through. But it is shorter to get through. We burned through, as you can see here, all of this here in about an hour and a half, 2 hours on challenging, me and one other individual, or one other agent. Very fun, did it over on stream, just joked around, had a good time. But anyways, I just wanted to go through and kind of explain a little bit more on that to go through and to get to her. Now, focus, the big thing to go through is to make sure that control points are all level 3. If they're level 3, you're going to be able to burn through them a little bit faster. If they are at level 4, you're going to have a little bit of troubling time. And then also the risk of the rogue agent invasion at the end of each one. It is a little bit more struggling when the rogue agents do come through, but if you want the loot, go for it. Have fun. This is for you. I just wanted to go over briefly how it is. Now, the locations for all of these as well, to go through on the map itself. Over here on the right, you have Downton East, Federal Triangle, Judiciary Square, and then Constitution Hall. My apologies, not Constitution Hall. That is part of Neptune. As I said, this is played tricks with me, and I hate it. Over here at the Pentagon, that's the big one. Pentagon is going to be the struggle, since most of it is challenging to go through. They did decrease recently in a patch some of the damage output. Fire, and I mentioned this in a prior video, as kind of things I feel like they need to change. Fire still hits like a truck. It's like lava going through a piece of paper. It's just, your armor is gone at this point. Now, what happens at this point? Everything goes through. You've got your 3 areas done, your Pentagon done, completed. After all it's done, just like what's happened, the new bounty comes through. So we're going to take down the rogue target. In this case, it will be Venus. Once Venus comes through, you'll play it out the same way as kind of how you did with Neptune. But from her profile, we learned that she was a doctor of the division initially, and an agent who went rogue, stole supplies, and killed 2 division agents that were sent after. Not too great. So I'm not sure what kind of loadout she's going to have in comparison to what Neptune had, and what skills she may use. But if she was a doctor, I would think we're probably going to see a variety of healing things. So I'm hoping that they kind of fix certain aspects of things, because I know some of the bosses or named bosses that have the ability to heal right now are instant healing, especially when they get down to about half armor. Which is very frustrating, especially when you're throwing all the DPS you have at it, all your grenades and everything else. When you don't have an optimal DPS build to melt through things, they can just, you know, snap their fingers, their armor's back at this point. So we'll see what she ends up having. Very well could end up being a lot of healing resources. But it's been fun so far. We've enjoyed this Manhunt. I love this edition. As far as a polarity event was nice as well, but I'm really enjoying these seasons, or the seasonal week introductions as part of Warlords of New York. But I hope you are too. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. Are you enjoying Warlords so far? Are you enjoying this season? Like I said, are you enjoying the Manhunt? Kind of a continuation of the story at this point. But I want to hear your thoughts. You know, is it too easy, too hard? What do they need to change? That kind of thing. So also, if you ever want to join us over on Twitch, I do have a description down below. We stream Monday through Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Central to late, usually about 1 or 2 a.m. Hangout. It's a growing community over there. Fans of all sorts of games, specifically Division, Destiny, Tarkov, a couple other games. So variety over there for everyone to have. So that will do it for today's video. I do appreciate you watching. I hope you found it informative. Not too much to go over. Otherwise, the big thing really, focus on the control points at level 3. Make sure you can, and you can do it as one big rotation. We saved the 4 for last, as we're doing right now, but we knocked these out real quick, since they did have the slightly lengthier missions, but otherwise it did not take long at all. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.